2, the time limits for the services is also lifted. All elderly and vulnerable can now attend the worship. We commend, at the same time, that it would be highly advisable that they be vaccinated, although we will not be requiring the proof of vaccination in places of worship. 3, care, however, must still be observed to avoid any physical contacts like shaking hands and sharing items in the service. 4, in a measure of prudence, we still advise that all must continue wearing masks in the places of worship. 5, we will continue to observe all measures of hygiene by washing hands or sanitizing before and after the worship services, as well as in all moments where handling shared items. Special attention must be given to sanitizing of microphones. 6, the limitation of attendance and timing in funerals and weddings is likewise lifted. We still warn that the COVID-19 pandemic is not yet over. The danger still hangs, even as it seems to wane in its infectious spread. We must not lower our guard. We continue to be concerned about the political gatherings that have totally ignored any measures of protection and the manner of crisscrossing of our nation. This still remains the greatest danger and risk in case of any new outbreak. We urge our political leaders to at least put in place some measures of protection and prudence, of avoiding handshaking and ensuring sanitation. We are encouraged by the uptake of vaccination and encourage as many Kenyans as possible to receive the jab, as this will strengthen our resistance for any eventual wave and keep us operating normally. We especially congratulate the religious leaders for the major role they have played in encouraging our followers and availing our places of worship for the vaccination exercise. Finally, we urge all Kenyans to be attentive and to come to the aid of many families affected seriously by the COVID-19 pandemic. We single out especially the COVID orphans and widows. We all, together with the government, should seek ways of mitigating their strife through some means of support. God has certainly heard our prayers, and we can now operate in a more relaxed environment. We know, however, that the COVID-19 effects will still be felt in the society and in the families for a long time. Let us continue praying that God may help us make our contributions toward rebuilding our expressions of faith and sustaining our society in all areas. And here we want to invite all God-fearing Kenyans. Let's go back to our places of worship, because our nation needs our prayers, our families need our prayers, and even we ourselves personally need these prayers. We need to go back with normalcy as we all have been, to express our faith in God by coming and worshiping together with faith, with measures of prudence, but knowing that God will listen to us. May God bless us all.